So let's talk about the 3 ways that you are going to use the let them theory in your life. The first one is detachment. Use the let them theory to detach yourself from the emotional or mental struggle that you can get yourself into when you're thinking about either what other people are doing or how things should be going, and to just tap in to emotional peace.
Here's what she's really saying. Let them live. Let them choose. You don't need to spiral just because things aren't going your way. Detachment is your return to emotional sovereignty. When you stop needing people to behave a certain way or outcomes to unfold on your timeline, you set yourself free. This is how the magnetic woman protects her peace.
So let's talk about the second way you're going to use this theory. And this can be a little trickier because this is the let them theory. When you really need to take a step back and you got to let people fail and you've got to give people the room to grow, the room to learn, and the room to take personal responsibility for something in their life because it's what is going to help them grow. Besides, it's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is you and your happiness.
Sometimes it's hard to watch people struggle. The instinct is to step in, fix it, hold it all together. But real growth doesn't happen that way. People need the space to fall, to learn, to rise on their own. Trying to carry what isn't yours only pulls you out of alignment. Let them walk their path and gently return to yours.
And that brings me to the third way that you're going to use the let them theory. And this one is really difficult. Let them be themselves. Let's say it again. Let the people in your life be who they are and let them be who they're not. Because when you let somebody be free to be who they are in their best and their worst moments, that freedom that you're giving to somebody else, that gift of not controlling, you know what happens? You get a gift in return. You get peace and ease back in your life. And the more that people realize that around you, they have the freedom to express themselves and the freedom to show up as themselves, guess what? The less you're going to need to control people. And the more you're going to focus on you.
Sometimes people just aren't who you thought they were, and that's hard to sit with. But trying to change them, that only creates more pain. Let them be who they are, even if it's messy. Even if it doesn't make sense to you. Because the truth is, you deserve to feel peace, not stay in a place that constantly asks you to edit yourself.
The let them theory allows you to observe people's emotional distress and let them have it and let you off the hook from rescuing them or being responsible for it. It is such a beautiful thing. It's not my responsibility and it's not your responsibility to make sure everybody's feelings are okay. It's my responsibility to take care of myself.
Let them leave. Let them change. Let them make choices you don't understand. Because the more you try to hold on, the more it drains you. This isn't about giving up. It's about letting go of what you were never meant to control. Peace doesn't come from fixing. It comes from finally stepping back and trusting that what's meant for you doesn't need to be chased.
The let them theory. It's so obvious. And once you learn it, you are going to use it so many times a day, it's just going to blow your mind. Because the let them theory is going to allow you to detach yourself from the things that cause a lot of struggle and angst and emotion to come up when you get controlling. The let them theory also allows you to let go of the reins and give space for other people to take responsibility. Let them do it. And finally, what you're going to learn is that the let them theory, it is incredible because when you let somebody just be who they actually are and you stop trying to make them something else, you realize in so many friendships and so many relationships, you actually are in love with their potential. You're not in a relationship with who the person really is. And you've been so busy controlling and trying to change them that you don't even recognize that you're in a relationship with their potential. And when you let somebody be who they actually are, wow, it allows you to understand who you're actually dealing with.